Imagine someone you love. Someone who, after they're gone, kept making something for you every single day, for years, without complaint, without even knowing if you'd ever come back to see it. Would you believe it? This is the story of a promise like that. A love that turned out to be bigger than time and bigger than death itself. Stay until the very end, because the last minute of this story will break your heart and then heal it. In the small coastal town of Willowbrook, where the blue sea always hummed a soft, endless song, there lived an old man named Arthur Bellamy. His small wooden cottage stood right at the edge of the shore, where every sunrise could be watched from the window and every sunset spilled its golden red light across the water. Arthur's wife, Margaret, had passed away many years before. After that, Arthur lived alone in that little cottage, but he was never truly alone, because every summer, his granddaughter Emma came to stay with him. To Emma, Willowbrook felt like paradise. Every morning, she'd go fishing with her grandfather. Every afternoon, she'd plant flowers in the little garden. And every evening, there was the moment she waited for all day long. As the sun began to set, Arthur would pull out a piece of old newspaper and with rough but gentle fingers, fold it with great care into a tiny paper boat. Emma would sit beside him, watching every crease, every fold, with complete fascination. "Grandpa, where does the boat go?" Emma asked one day. Arthur smiled, looking into her eyes from behind his glasses. "Wherever the waves decide to take it, my dear. But it's not really about where the boat goes. It's about you placing a wish inside it and keeping that wish in your heart until the boat disappears from sight." Together, they would stand on the shore and set the little boat onto the waves, watching in silence until that tiny piece of paper became a single dot on the horizon and then vanished completely. This was their daily ritual, a bond built not on words, but on silence and trust. Years passed. Emma grew up. School, then college, then the search for a job. Life's pace slowly pulled her further and further from Willowbrook. She visited maybe once a year, and then even that became difficult. But Arthur's routine never changed. Every evening, alone, he walked to the shore. With trembling hands, now weakened by time, he folded a paper boat. No one sat beside him. No one watched. But every single day, he made that boat and looked at it carefully, as if Emma were still sitting right there beside him. His neighbors often watched him with quiet curiosity. "Mr. Bellamy, why do you do this every day?" one of them asked him once. Arthur looked out at the sea and said softly, "Because love needs a ritual. As long as I keep making these boats, I feel like she's still connected to me, somewhere out there." But what no one knew was this. Arthur had stopped releasing the boats into the sea. Instead, he carefully placed each one into an old wooden chest in his cottage, every boat marked with a date and a small heartfelt message written by hand. Then, one cold morning, the phone rang. Emma, now a grown woman busy with her job and city life, picked it up. A voice on the other end said, "Emma, I'm so sorry. Your grandfather, Arthur, passed away peacefully in his sleep this morning." The phone slipped from Emma's hand. Everything stopped, all at once. A few days later, Emma returned to Willowbrook, not to visit her grandfather this time, but to say goodbye to his cottage. Every room was filled with memories, Margaret's old photographs, Arthur's pipe, and the window where the sea was always visible. While clearing the cottage, she found an old wooden chest tucked behind a cupboard, with words carved in her grandfather's own handwriting. "For Emma, when she is ready." Her hands trembled as she opened it. Inside were hundreds, perhaps thousands, of tiny paper boats, each placed with great care, each marked with a date and a short, handwritten message. She picked one up. The date was the day Emma started her very first job. The message read, "Today, my Emma took her first step into the world. I am so proud, even though I wasn't there." She picked up another. The date was when Emma had fallen ill, and Arthur couldn't come to see her. It read, "My heart is heavy today. I wish I were with you. Get well soon, my darling girl." Emma sank to the floor, reading boat after boat, tears streaming down her face. Every single boat was a day's worth of love, a day she couldn't make it, but a day Arthur never once forgot her. At the very bottom of the chest was the last boat. Its date was only a few weeks old. The message read, "My dearest Emma, if you are reading this, I am probably no longer in this world. But don't be sad. Distance never ends love. It only makes it deeper. Now, one last time, fold a boat for me and set it free into the sea. And when you do, know that I am with you. Always." That evening, the sun was setting, and the sky was filled with shades of orange and gold, exactly as Emma remembered it from her childhood. She walked to the shore alone, holding a single piece of old newspaper in her hand. With trembling hands, she repeated the same folds, the same creases she had learned from her grandfather all those years ago. With every fold, she felt as though Arthur was standing right beside her, guiding her fingers. The boat was finished. She closed her eyes, placed her wish deep in her heart, and gently set the little boat onto the water. As the waves carried it further and further away, Emma felt her heart grow lighter, not heavier. The boat grew smaller and smaller, until finally it became a single dot on the horizon and disappeared, just like it always had, all those years ago. And in that moment, Emma finally understood Arthur had never truly left her. He was in every boat he had ever folded. He was in every lonely evening he had spent on that shore. And now, he would live forever, in her heart. Friends, if this story touched your heart, if it brought a tear to your eye, please hit that subscribe button below and turn on the bell icon too, so you never miss our next heartfelt story. Let us know in the comments, has someone you loved ever kept a quiet, deep promise like this for you? We'd truly love to hear your story.